I'd like to introduce to you one more speaker here, a great friend of ours from the state Senate, a real champion of religious liberty, a guy who's really put it on the line for all of us. I'd like to introduce you to Senator Josh McKoon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't have a whole lot to say other than how grateful I am for the Faith and Freedom Coalition. We've spent the last 3 years now, a lot of us in the state legislature, fighting for a very simple legal protection of your fundamental right of free exercise. Something until recently that was unquestioned, not just in American legal history, but British legal history. It goes back to the Magna Carta in 1215. But for the last 3 years, in the face of overwhelming opposition from very well-funded groups, we have persevered. In 2014, we weren't able to get the bill out of a committee. In 2015, we got the bill through the Senate, but we couldn't get it through the House. Just blockade, we were told just to forget about it. And then in 2016, in the face of all of that, we were able to get a religious freedom bill all the way through the legislative process. 38 state senators, 104 members of the Georgia State House, all stood up for your religious freedom. And then on Easter Monday, it was vetoed. We do not need to respond to that by saying, this is too hard, or this is not a fight that is worth having. In fact, in my opinion, it is the only fight worth having. And I'll just tell you this. One of the things that I hear a lot from folks on the other side of this debate, they say, we want you to have your religious freedom. Just practice it in your house of worship and at home. Just don't let us see it anywhere. I mean, I know most of you are probably familiar with the story of Joe Kennedy, the football coach from Bremerton, Washington, who was told when he was giving a simple prayer of thanksgiving at the end of a ball game, we're okay with you having that prayer. Just go up in the press box where nobody can see it. You know? I mean, that is the fundamental debate we're having, is whether or not people who disagree with you and I can appropriate the machinery of government to silence you. That is what this debate is about. And don't let anybody tell you that legislatures don't ultimately legislate morality. I hear that all the time. You can't legislate morality. I can assure you, we had debates on 2 bills today, and the entire debate was on values. You know, is this good or bad? And so the question isn't about legislating morality. The question is, whose morality, whose values will be legislated? And the question that we have to ask, I've been attacked about this issue a lot as being anti-business. I'm a pro-business person. I love small businesses. I'm a small business owner. I think economic development's a wonderful thing. A job is the ultimate social welfare program, in my opinion. Nothing has lifted more people out of poverty than good, honest, hard work. But we go down a very dangerous road when we make an idol of the term economic development, where we say we will pay any price, we will sacrifice the very essence of who we are for one more jobs announcement or one more economic development story. So I just close with telling you this. We need the people in this room. We need your friends, your family, your churches, because that is what brought us to the brink of success last year. It wasn't any great argument that a legislator made. It was the fact that you were standing in the gap for hundreds of thousands of people around this state that simply want to be able to humbly, quietly practice their faith without the government telling them what they can and cannot do. And with your help, we are going to move another religious freedom bill through this General Assembly, and it will be signed into law. Thank you very much.